Most people start their goals with fire in their eyes. They wake up determined to make big plans and promise themselves that this time they'll finally stick to it. But within weeks or even days, that fire fades. Studies show that over 92% of New Year's resolutions fail. Why is it so hard to achieve what we set out to do? In this video, we're going to dive deep into the hidden reasons most people fail at long-term goals and what you can do to actually stick to them. I'm going to break down the psychology, habits, and mistakes that trip people up. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why failure happens, but you'll walk away with a clear roadmap to conquer your own goals, no matter how big or ambitious they seem. Let's start with the most obvious but often ignored reason people fail: lack of planning. Many set goals like, I want to get fit or I want to start a business, but they rarely outline the steps needed to get there. Without a roadmap, progress is random and motivation quickly fades. The second big mistake is chasing perfection. People wait for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions, but the truth is there's never a perfect time. Waiting only leads to procrastination. Third, people underestimate the role of daily habits. Long-term success isn't about bursts of effort, it's about consistency. Someone who works out 20 minutes every day will make more progress over a year than someone who trains for 2 hours once a month. Finally, many people fail because they ignore their environment. If your surroundings don't support your goals, friends who distract you, unhealthy routines at home, constant notifications, it becomes a battle of willpower, and willpower alone is not enough. Understanding these mistakes is the first step. Once you see where most people go wrong, you can start to build a system that works with your psychology, not against it. Why does motivation fade so quickly? The answer lies in how our brains are wired. Humans are hardwired for immediate rewards. We get a dopamine hit when we check social media, eat something delicious, or watch a funny video. Long-term goals, by contrast, often reward us months or even years later. Our brain says, why wait? Instant pleasure now is better. This explains why starting a new habit feels exciting for the first few days, but soon feels like a chore. Motivation alone can't carry you through. The key is to structure your environment and habits so the brain gets small rewards along the way. For example, if your goal is to write a book, celebrate small milestones. Every 500 words written is progress. Another psychological trap is the all or nothing mindset. People think if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all. Missing a single workout or falling short for a day can feel catastrophic, leading to a complete collapse. Instead, reframing small failures as data points and learning opportunities keeps momentum going. Finally, research shows that clarity is power. The more specific your goal and plan, the easier your brain can track progress. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, define, I will do 20 push-ups every morning at 7 a.m. and go for a 15-minute run after work. Small, concrete steps trick the brain into action, making long-term success feel attainable. Habits are the secret engine behind long-term success. Goals give direction, but habits drive consistent action. Without habits, even the most motivated person will struggle to maintain progress. The key is to start small and build gradually. Trying to overhaul your life overnight almost always backfires. Instead of committing to an hour-long workout from day one, start with 10 minutes and increase gradually. Over time, your small actions compound into big results. Another important concept is habit stacking. Link a new habit to an existing one. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, add a 5-minute meditation right after. Over time, your brain starts associating the two, making the new habit automatic. Habits also help bypass motivation, which is fleeting. On days when motivation is low, habits keep you moving forward. Legendary coach James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, calls this systems over goals. Focus on building the right systems, and the results will follow. Finally, remember that environment shapes behavior. Make the habits you want easier to do, and make the habits you don't want harder. If your goal is to eat healthy, don't stock junk food at home. If your goal is to read more, keep books in easy-to-reach places. Small tweaks in your environment can dramatically increase your chances of long-term success. Consistent small actions beat occasional bursts of effort. Long-term success isn't about willpower. It's about designing your life so that progress is built into your daily routine. Success is engineered, not wished for. Motivation fades, but well-designed systems endure. So how can you apply these lessons to your own goals? Here are some actionable strategies. Break goals into micro steps. Large goals are intimidating. Divide them into daily or weekly actions that feel achievable. Track progress visually. Charts, apps, or journals make your progress tangible and satisfying. Automate routines. Use technology or environment design to remove friction from positive habits. Reward yourself for small achievements to give your brain consistent reinforcement. Review and adjust weekly. Systems aren't perfect. Tweak them to match your evolving circumstances. These strategies aren't complicated, but they are powerful. The key is consistency and alignment. Once your habits, environment, and psychology are all working together, long-term goals become not just possible, but inevitable. Let's tackle some myths that hold people back. Myth 1. Motivation is everything. Reality, motivation is temporary. Systems and habits matter more. Myth 2. You need willpower to succeed. Reality, willpower is finite. Design your life to make success easy and failure hard. Myth 3. Big actions produce big results. Reality, small, consistent actions compound over time. Massive effort in bursts rarely leads to sustainable change. Myth 4. Failure is bad. Reality, failure is feedback. Learn and adjust rather than giving up. Understanding these myths frees you to focus on what really works, small, repeatable, intentional actions that build momentum. Let's recap the key lessons. Goals are useless without systems and habits. Motivation is fleeting. Structure your environment to support action. Small, consistent steps beat occasional bursts of effort. Track progress and celebrate micro wins. Failure is information, not a verdict. Apply these lessons and long-term goals become not only achievable, but sustainable. Remember, success isn't magic. It's engineered through deliberate action over time. Achieving long-term goals isn't about luck, talent, or willpower. It's about designing your habits, environment, and mindset to work for you. Start small, build systems, track progress, celebrate victories, and keep adjusting. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below. What's one habit you're going to start this week to reach your goals? I'd love to hear how you're putting these principles into action. I'll see you in the next one.